Hey there, this is Matthew with Red, White, and Used here in Columbus, Georgia, and this is a 2000 Ford Excursion with the 7.3 liter diesel, limited trim, and four-wheel drive. Before I dive into it at all, if the only thing you care about buying a car is the Carfax, go ahead and turn this thing off, go find another truck, because, yeah, she's a total loss. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. We're going to start with cosmetics. No used car is perfect. Got a little ding. And you may be wondering, why is it a total loss? This thing looks great. It is a total loss due to hail damage. So you'll see little dings and dents along the roof. Camera might not pick it up, but there's little baby dents along the top, as we see. Great looking truck though. Minor nick there. Again, hail damage all the way across the top. Minor scrapes. And minor nicks and scratches throughout that you will find as you get closer to this truck. So, it's got a total loss on the Carfax. Does that mean it's got a salvage title? No, sir. This vehicle holds a clean title. Now, I know you're probably confused. Why does it have a total loss on Carfax, but it's a clean title? Well, in certain states, like Texas and Colorado, where this truck was from, unfortunately, hail is an almost everyday occurrence. So every truck that gets hail damage simply can't have a salvage title. So in Colorado, the title remains clean, which I hold it in hand, although it will show a total loss on Carfax due to the insurance company having to write a check for the truck. All right, next point of business on this truck, cosmetics look great. I just told you it was a Colorado truck, which isn't as clean as a Georgia truck, but it's not as bad as like a New York truck. Outer rockers are great. We're gonna keep on keeping on. Super clean outer rockers on both sides. Woo! Again, super clean. Next up, let's go to the frame. I believe the frame has been undercoated at some point, although it is in very good shape and is super solid all the way through with no concerning things to worry about. The only undercarriage concerning thing that I was going to tell you about is the inner rocker. In certain spots where the running boards once mounted, all the snow and all that stuff lived between the running board mount and the rocker panel. So like that spot, and there's a little bit towards the back. Camera's not even going to pick it up, but I want you to know about it, where there's a little bit of penetrating rust on the inner rocker. The worst one is going to be on the driver's side. Let's go ahead and show you that real quick. Shut the door. All right, and you can see it. It's literally right where that running board was mounted, and it caused the rocker panel to rust away in that spot. The rest of it is in good shape. Nothing I would worry about, but before you drive all the way down here, I want you to know about it. All right, let's take a look at the interior. I'm gonna move my papers. I'm a little slow, I'm sorry. The seat bottom has been replaced. This portion of the back has been replaced because the color is a little off, but the rest of it seems to be original and is in very good shape. Same with the center console, minor nicks and stuff, but again, she's got 288 on the dash, so if you're looking for perfection, this ain't the truck for you. Good shape. Got the rear seats. Got the third row. We do have a DVD screen back here. I have no idea if it works or not. 44-gallon tank. Take a look back here. We got this door. And I need to put the cover back on the spare, but it's all there. Trailer hitch. 5 and 7 pin connector. So, the hail damage still lives on the roof, although it does look like the hood and the tops of the fenders have been repaired. If you look at it just in the light right, you'll see the occasional little dimple, but other than that, it is in really good shape and has definitely been repaired. Let's go ahead and get this thing fired up for you. If I can find my key. And I'll tell you what, this Excursion, it's not an F-250, it almost is scared. Let me turn my radio off. Let the glow plugs do their thing. All right, runs and drives great, all that good stuff. Here's what you're gonna find. The theft light flashes. It's gonna flash for the first 2, 3, 4 minutes or so, and then it goes away. It slowly gets slower in its rate of flashing, but eventually goes away. I'm not sure what the issue is. The remote locky thing works as it should. The horn works as it should, and all that good stuff. The truck just thinks it's getting stolen for the first minute or two. No alarm goes off with it or anything like that. Radio, 4x4, it works as it should. Rear parking sensors. You got your dual zone climate control so you can make your kids hot or cold. You got your little vents for those windows in the back. You got the sunroof container. You got the other container for your garage door opener, I would guess. And there it is. This thing does have the glorious 7.3 turbo diesel. Just listen to that, boy. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about maintenance and the history on this truck. I'll sit in this where it's got some nice heat. Give me 1 second. I'm a little bit slow. All right, I'm gonna shut this door so it's a little quieter for you. And forgive me for my slight improfessionalism here. All right, so this is a 3-owner truck. It does show a total loss, but it does say it's a clean title, as it is, because I have the title in hand. See? Total loss reported, but there's no structural, no airbag, no title problems. It's all good there. Started out as a Utah truck. First owner said adios in July of 2003. Second owner bought it, Utah. Sold. Then a Colorado guy bought it back in 2013. Registration, service, all that good stuff. And then 2018 wasn't a great year for this truck because it was deemed a total loss due to hail damage. So again, the front has been fixed, the roof has not been. So damage to front, damage to left side, damage to left front, damage to left rear, damage to roof, damage to right side. Anyway, there's a few dents along the top. The rest of it's in good shape. It's super clean. I wouldn't fix it any more if it was mine. So there's our little where it got damaged thing all around because it's hail damage. And then the title was title was issued to the insurance company because the insurance company had to buy it due to hail damage. And then, what do you see here? 2018, it was sold, and then it's just kind of disappeared since then, right? So I know what you're thinking. Why in the world would I buy a truck that hasn't been registered for the last 6 years? Well, let me tell you what. When I bought this truck, it was about like it hadn't been registered in 6 years, and it needed a whole bunch of maintenance that the other dealers were putting off doing. So what did I do? I spent $5,866 on this thing to make it run right because this 7.3 deserves to be special. All right, so we did refrigerant, a starter, a fuel pump and strainer, batteries, door seals, battery cables, hot shot additives, engine oil. We ordered more parts, $1,300 right there. Alternator, block heaters. We had to replace the oil cooler. We had to replace all the fluid for the differentials. Just a really good overall service that this big guy needed for a grand total of $5,860. And this was at a friend price of $50 an hour labor. So Lord knows how much this would cost otherwise. So there we have it. A 2000 Ford Excursion 7.3 for the low price of 15 grand with a small nick on its history. Otherwise, it is awesome though. If you're interested in this vehicle or any of our other inventory here on the lot, give me a call, send me a smoke signal, do a little paper airplane, fly it through the air, however you want to get to me. My email is sales@redwhiteused.com. My website is redwhiteused.com. My phone number is 706-327-4107. And we're located at 1020 Veterans Parkway behind 4th Avenue Car Wash. Thanks, y'all, and look forward to making a deal with you soon.